it's Di, and I wanted to share some fall shopping with you guys. Like everyone else around here, I have been preparing for fall and doing some fall haul shopping. So I will just show you a few things very quickly, what I got makeup and beauty wise so far, and also some shirts and cardigans and things like that. I'm also planning on trying to find some cute dresses. I'm going to a wedding in October, so I really would like to try to find something for that. And then also, of course, pants and things like that. But this is what I have so far. So I will show you the makeup and beauty things first. So I just got a few things from Sephora actually, and this is pretty much just a replenishment of things I've already been using in the past. But I did go ahead and get one of these beauty blender sets. These have the little 2 beauty blenders in there that I love to apply my heavier foundations, especially in the fall and winter. I wear foundation a lot more. And I also got this blender cleanser to try as well. Before I had just been washing my beauty blenders with like a baby wash, or sometimes even using alcohol to rinse them out. That's how I clean my brushes. But that's pretty harsh on them, and they are just a foam, so they were kind of breaking down when I would use the harsh alcohol. So I'm really interested to see this blender cleanser and see how well it works. It got pretty good reviews online at Sephora, so I got this set to try and replenish. Then I also got another one of my favorite foundations. This is Makeup Forever HD foundation, and my color in this is 110. This is a really great color match for me in the fall and the winter. It's just a nice light shade, blends down really well, and I definitely love using my Makeup Forever foundation with my beauty blender, so that combination kind of goes together. And then from Nordstrom, I actually ordered only one thing so far from the Dior collection for fall, and I'm probably going to order a few more, but this is the Dior Show Fusion Mono Eyeshadow in 821 Clear, and it's just a really great kind of shimmery base color. I thought that this was really lovely, and I could use this as like a highlight, and then also I could use it as an all-over brow color. And it's a really nicely fine milled powder. It blends really nicely, and this is just a really great kind of color, almost reminiscent of Sin, Urban Decay Sin, if you guys have seen that. You can tell it goes on really, really lightly compared to what it looks like in the pan. So I'm actually thinking about using this one as like a highlighter as well, and it does have a little bit of fine glitter in it. So as a contact lens wearer, I am slightly concerned about that, but I did try it the other day and it didn't, I didn't really have any problems with it. So I'm going to continue using this and probably order some other colors. I wanted to see what the texture of this was. It's just really nice and light and smooth, goes on really well and blends really nicely. So I'm going to be interested to just try some darker colors and see how pigmented they are. But so far I do really like this eyeshadow. And then the next thing that I ordered from Nordstrom was kind of on a whim. I ordered this Sight Unsmelled. It's usually Sight Unseen, but I ordered this Sight Unsmelled, and this is the Layla perfume. It's the Essence of Norway perfume, and it's been around for a little while, and it just kept catching my eye every time I was on the Nordstrom website. The way that people described it was kind of different from everything I have in my collection. For fall, I wear a lot of heavier perfumes like Miss Dior Cherie, Marc Jacobs, a couple Marc Jacobs perfumes, and they all have kind of a common, more musky, heavier scent. And the way that this was described, it's a very clean scent. So first of all, I don't have a lot of just fresh, clean scents in my perfume collection, so it stood out to me because of that. But I loved how people said that it just blended very nicely with their natural chemistry and just was a nice, unique scent that almost everyone that commented said that they got tons of compliments on, and it almost seemed to work for everyone. So I got this, and I do really like it. The thing that I like about it is first, you can smell the wildflowers and then the fresh, clean scent when you just initially smell it when you first spray it. And then, just like people said in the reviews, it starts to take almost like a fruitier undertone and becomes a little bit sweeter as you wear it. And then it's not overpowering. So I can spray it on, and then, 5 minutes later, I can still sense that it's there, but it's not like, boom, you're walking into the room with a wall full of perfume. So the bottle is very pretty as well. And I think I'm really going to like this for the fall. My husband has really extreme allergies, and mine are messed up right now too, in case you can't tell. So this is also supposed to be better to wear around people with allergy issues and sinus issues. So I'm going to try this around my husband and see, hopefully he won't have an issue with it. So this is the Layla perfume, and it's the Essence of Norway. So I've heard like just super good things about it. And I never smelled this or anything before I ordered it. It was just like a really random, I decided to get it and I got it. I usually don't do that with perfumes. I usually go and try them, and I didn't do that with this one. So that is that. And then also from Nordstrom, I did order a few tops, and I basically just tried to spend some time on the Nordstrom website. I wasn't really wanting to go in and try things on quite yet. I probably will go in the next month and get some things in the store, but I was just wanting some cute little blouses that I could wear right now when I don't need any sort of cover on top of them, but then also that I can wear with a cardigan over them and try to put them together in the early fall time frame. So I found this. The brand on this is Schoss. I think I've had things from this brand whenever I was working before, but anyways, it's just a kind of deep V-neck, and it's got a really cute wrap area across the tummy, so it's nice and flattering. And then the print on this is actually a dragonfly print. And so if you watched Gilmore Girls back in the day, this stood out to me for that reason, because I just loved like the little dragonflies on it, and I thought this is definitely something Lorelai would have picked out. I know it's not a good reason to pick out clothing, but anyways, I really loved the color. And then also when you put it on from far away, it looks like just a really nice geometric pattern, and you can't really tell that it's dragonflies until you get up close to it. So I really think that it was just a neat kind of aspect about the shirt, and so I really like this on as well. And then the other shirt that I got at Nordstrom is by a brand that I haven't tried before. It's Pleone. Probably not saying that right. P-L-E-I-O-N-E. And I actually found a ton of shirts online that I thought were really interesting from this brand, so I'm going to go in the store and try some on and see what I think about the brand overall. This is a blend, so this is not cotton. This feels more like a, oh, it's polyester. But anyways, yeah, so it's polyester. It doesn't feel like scratchy though, but the thing I liked about this shirt, it fits really nicely. It's fitted up at the top and then flares out. And it has a little bit of detail in the back, so you can tell the back is fitted. It's not just like totally loose. But I love the color of this one. And then it was so like cute and quirky. It has little scooters on it. Hopefully you guys can see these prints, because I got these two for the prints. But it just has these cute little scooters on it. In case you guys missed my 30 things you didn't know about me, I have a motorcycles license and drive motorcycles and like scooters and all that kind of stuff. I don't really drive them as much now that I have kids, but I did back in the day, and so I just thought that this was a cute little shirt and would kind of be a good little kind of nod to my days as a motorcyclist. And then I put an order to Macy's. Now this shirt that I'm wearing right now is Style & Company, and I usually get a couple of these every season. It's just like a nice, easy shirt to put on that has a pattern. I actually ordered a number of shirts in the store because they were on such super sale that I could order a bunch of them to get the really great shipping price. And of course, this is my life. The one shirt that I really, really wanted actually ended up being not available, so it's the only one I don't have to show you. But I ordered this iCat shirt, and it's just got the same like basket weave top as the shirt that I'm wearing right now. And the one that I really, really wanted was this shirt, only with browns. They were like tans and cognac colors and just really nice brown blend of the iCat. But I did get this blue one also because I liked this print, and I really love wearing these types of shirts underneath cardigans in the fall and the winter. So I at least got the blue one, but the brown one was the one I really, really wanted. So I'm supposed to be calling a couple of Macy's stores out in the world just to see if they can find one laying around somewhere, but I was a little bummed, but what can you do? And then the other thing I got was this blue top. I really didn't mean to buy so much blue because I already have a ton of blue in my closet, but this top just has a really interesting neckline, so I thought that this would be really cute alone by itself. And then it also is another great shirt that I could dress up with jewelry or also put a cardigan and really change the look of it as well. This is just another one of those basket weave top shirts. I was a little on the fence about this print, but the lady that ordered the shirts for me talked me into it. She said it would be nice for fall, and I actually have some cardigans that I got. One of them is like a kind of tan cream color, and so it'd probably go well with that. And this probably wouldn't have been something that I normally would have steered towards, but I think it would be cute for something different. I just want some different colors and stuff. So I also got this more coral one to blend with browns and things like that for the fall. And then this one I just got because I have a lot of blues and greens in my closet already, but these are just great basics to have when I needed to order a certain number to get free shipping anyways. So that was the last one of those. And then I also ordered a number of cardigans from the J. Crew factory. I really love their 3/4 length cardigans, and a lot of times my uniform, or what I like to wear in the fall, is like just a great basic shirt like one of these. Put a cardigan on over it, maybe throw a scarf on, some dark wash jeans, some cute flats, and that's really kind of like my go-to staple outfit for the fall and early winter. And then, you know, I kind of mix and match things from there. I want to get some cute trousers. I want to get some different types of shirts this year that maybe have a little bit more interest or just some more variety. So I do definitely want to change things up a little bit this year. But I did stock up on cardigans because I have to. So these are all very rustly. But anyhow, so this is the first cardigan that I got. And this is kind of like a kind of cream color, and this was the one I was talking about might be nice over this shirt here. So this is just something that I thought would go with a lot of different things, and also you can kind of tell on my Kate Spade bag, I'm kind of working in that color family a little bit more this year than I have in the past. I also generally steer clear. I love white clothing, but I generally steer clear of like white cardigans. But I'm going to try a winter white this year. This is a stark white cardigan, but I'm going to try the winter white thing this year. I would like to put like a jewel tone shirt underneath this and a fun scarf, and I think that I can pull it off. I normally don't dabble with white in the winter, but I'm going to try it this year, so we'll see how it goes. And then also cardigan wise, I got just like a, you know, a staple color. This is just kind of like a cadet blue, a gray blue color. And this is one of those like, meh, I don't feel like thinking about what I'm going to wear today type of cardigans. So I'm going to grab this color because it's easy and goes with anything. And then I put a bright color shirt underneath it. And then that is how I would do that. And I also got two just regular sweaters. I love wearing sweaters in the winter. And J. Crew has some super comfy, just like loose fitted, fun to wear sweaters. So I got this one that is a really bright pink color. I was needing some more pink things. And I think that this one has 3/4 sleeves as well. So this is just a crew neck sweater with 3/4 sleeves. And then this one is this one is crew neck also I got. This is just a different material. And I'm not exactly sure why. This one was just a little bit more expensive. I think this is just regular cotton. And this one is made in China. I don't know. This one is, it was a merino. Yeah, this is wool. Okay, so this one is the wool one, and this one is cotton. So we'll see which one I like better, and I'll probably order some more colors. But this one is kind of I wear this color a lot, even though, you know, regardless of what colors are in season, I wear these types of colors a lot. So I think that is everything. So that is what I've picked up so far. I obviously showed you guys the boots that I got already a couple of months ago in preparation for fall, the Frye boots, and the other ones that were by Bourne. So I'm looking ahead and trying to think about how I'm going to put all this stuff together. I probably will order some things from Ann Taylor Loft. I ordered some things from there from this summer, and I absolutely loved them. So I'm going to be getting some things from there as well. And then I also ordered some things from Victoria's Secret, which I'm not going to show you obviously, but I stocked up on all my undergarment necessities for fall, replenishing all those. So anyhow, that is my fall haul so far. Still have some makeup things to get from Sephora, but I'll probably do those in a separate haul coming up next month. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this beginning to fall haul. That's everything I've got so far, and I'm hoping to work a lot more, like I said, in the creams and the lighter colors. I usually just start gravitating towards darker colors straight away in the fall, but for whatever reason this year, I'm just wanting more light, bright, airy colors in the fall and the winter. So we'll see how long that lasts, and so far I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully you guys are having a great end to your summer and beginning of fall, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.